Morning. It's Roxanne at Pixie Bees and Me. Oh yes, I know, it's been a while. Today, I would like to start a series called Flower Power Fridays. A friend of mine, Liz, and her group, and I'll link the group below if I can figure out how to do it, on Facebook. She asked me to do it for her group, so I figured I would record them for YouTube and share them with you guys. So we're calling it Flower Power Fridays, and every Friday I'm going to release a new flower that we can make for our junk journals or crafts or hair bows. I mean, they work for anything. Home decor, most of them work for anything. So I thought I'd do a quick one this morning. So the first thing I do is I get some fabric. This is just a scrap of fabric, and I fold it up. This is very easy. Most of the flowers will be simple, 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 and rough, really rough. Cut a circle, just a rough circle. So we got that size. Then we're gonna go and we're gonna cut another one. We want them to, the goal is to have different sizes. No measuring, please, no measuring. And see, it's not even, you know, we got rough edges and pointy edges. So we got another size. I like cotton, but you could use probably most fabrics. Lace would be pretty. So I hope all my subscribers are sticking with me. It's been a pretty rough school year for me. Most of you probably know that I have my granddaughter, which I love having her. I have temporary custody of her for the next... I've had her for 2.5 years now. Well, this year and last year, she was in gifted and talented classes. And her math, you mamas out there and grandmas taking care of your grandbabies while mamas work hard. That's pretty much why I do it, is, you know, her mom's, we live in the Bay Area of California, and I'm not going to go into a lot of details. It's private. But basically, it's so expensive here that her mama had a hard time finding a place big enough for the both of them while she worked. And she works, you know, like everybody else. She works on weekends too. So we had her, and now her mom's finally being able to find a place that they can both be in a good school area. So we're happy about that. The end of summer, she'll be staying with mommy and coming to grandma and grandpa's for the weekend. I can go back to spoiling instead of homework. Super excited about that part. Well, not spoiler, you know what I mean. It was a big transition for her to have grandma, you know, making her do her homework and making her go to bed on time and, you know, all the parenting stuff. So she's super excited to be back with her mama. I mean, her mom's seen her 2 days a week, but that's not enough for, you know, and grandma wants to spoil and craft and, you know. Anywho, enough of that story. But that's where I've been, doing homework and doing stuff at the school and field trips and, you know, back and forth with the teacher, figuring things out. And when she's here, it is noisy. She is 11, by the way. She just turned 11. So anyway, her name's Teresa. And I think you've actually seen her on some of my videos, or heard her at least. It is early. She's still sleeping, you know, typical 11-year-old. It's not really that early. It's 9. So, anywho, I'm back. I'm going to try to do even short videos. Is better than no videos, I suppose. I sound a little funny because the allergies are killing me. So now we have all kinds of circles to work with. And I take 5 circles approximately. You can do as many as you want. And I try to layer like the bigger one on the bottom, and then you can do 2 bigger ones on the bottom, and then a medium one, and then If I need a really small one, I can take one of these and just, I keep bumping this thing. I haven't filmed in a while. Obviously, it's not supported there very well. Don't fall on you guys. Anyway, I hope all my subscribers are doing great. Please comment below if you've watched my video. And any questions you can always ask me too. It's summer break and things are going to be back to some crafty time. I've been crafting, it's just I haven't been able to film it because this house is noisy. And to be honest with you, when she's not noisy, my husband has horror films going on. And one of these days I'll do a craft room tour, but my craft room is right off of the kitchen and living room. It's like the formal dining room, so you can hear everything going on in my house. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. Then I just layer them like that, and you could glue them if you don't want to sew them, but gluing them when you see the next step, it might come apart on you. Look at that, I have a sticker on my finger. Okay, so mine's green. Oops. I've been doing really good though. I just been crazy busy. Crazy. I really miss filming for you guys and hearing your comments, and I have lots of new projects to share. Oh, go all the way through. Don't do that. So you just basically go in the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. You're going to cover all the stitching, so it doesn't even have to be neat. So I leave a tail and hold on to it. And I just come up in the middle, sort of, again. I don't know if you guys can hear the scroll saw, skill saw. My neighbors are building a huge deck. Huge. So we have the construction guys coming up and down our little tiny hill. I live in the country, so there's only 3 houses on our street. But it's been busy with all the trucks. Okay, so now we're done with that part. This is the back. Oh, a hint might be to make sure your right side's up. It really don't matter by the time we're done with it. This is inspired by my friend Michelle Hornick, and she showed me how to do this on our last get-together, and I really enjoyed it. She has her Etsy shop where she'll be selling things decorated with this, and I think I can link all this stuff below. So she makes beautiful work. She does little clips for journals, all kinds of stuff for junk journals that you can use in your journals, and many other things. Okay, so now we're sewn together. Okay, now you're going to have to excuse me while I be prepared. I'll be right back. I'm just going right behind me to grab some, I think Michelle used, when she showed me, she used, I'm going to use some Glimmer Mist, just for fun. She used perfume, because I guess it's got alcohol in it, or, so hopefully this works. I didn't even try it. We used her perfume she bring over. It's like a Bath and Body Mist spray, body spray. Not perfume really, because that'd be too strong, but a body spray, and I'm sure my granddaughter has some somewhere. But let's try this and see what happens. Oh, this paper's not big enough. Alright, let's do 2. And then roll up the sleeves. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any flowers. Ring the bell too, because if you ring that little bell next to the subscribe button, hopefully I don't start coughing, you can get notifications of when I make another flower, which will be every Friday. I will upload it. Okay. So I'm going to spray this. Okay. And then the fun part. Yee. Smush. Smash. Twist. Those are all my crafty terms. You want it to be rough. You want it to, see, I think her perfume has more like hairspray quality. Hairspray would work too. And hers smelled good. So basically, you want to fray the edges, and you want, see the mess I'm making down here? You want it to be frayed, and then you can use that on your work. You guys see that okay? Let's turn on another light. You see it? So unprepared. See, that's what happens when you don't film for months. You have to start over to know what you're doing. We have a really thick marine layer right now. It looks like it's raining, and it was like 109 here 2 days ago. So that's your flower. And my hands are, I think, got more glimmer on them than the flower, but you can see it a little bit. But the body spray really helped make it stiff. You could use watered down glue if you wanted it real stiff. You could do all kinds of stuff to this. You could, I wonder if you could put glitter, you know, like a glitter glue into this. I don't know, it might turn into a big mess. Hers were more, let me get hers. I know, I keep leaving you guys. Anyway, so that's the flower. Let's see if I can, oh, I don't know if that light helps or makes it worse. See? Look at my hands, pretty. And see, I've cut all of these. Thanks again, Michelle. This is a really cool flower. You can make them super small. You can make them bigger. Be right back. Let me get hers. There's Michelle's that we made. Oh, it smells so good. See, I don't know. She twists it like this, or I don't know, but I like hers too. And see, mine's more flattened out. I think maybe if I put it like this to dry, it'd be even more dimensional. And then, and you can go on her website. I'm going to put the links in her Etsy shop and see how beautiful they are used in projects. She puts a little button in there, all kinds of stuff. And the cool part is that, and this will be a little bonus to your, I don't want to make this too long. It takes forever up here in the country to download. That you can use fabric trim, which I will show you in another video, which is pretty self-explanatory, to match your projects. So I can make this on another project, another share for you guys. Okay? All right. Thanks for hanging out there, and I promise to make more videos. This is Roxanne at Pixie Bees and Me. Look for links below for Michelle's Etsy shop and for the group that's doing Flower Power Friday. I appreciate it. Talk to y'all later.